Lotaeri and Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Let's go!
Yeah, let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play The Witcher 3. When we left off, we were heading down towards where the Baron is, to help him find and, I suppose, rescue his wife from the swamp, and particularly the ladies of the wood who live there. Off screen, as you can see, I have rested, our decoctions are back, our potions are restored, I've upgraded or enhanced our weapons and armor. I also installed the crossbow mod, after all, one of them at least. Our crossbow now does significantly more damage than 5 through 9, it's now going to do 39 to 47. I believe, though, we now need to have bolts with us, so we can't spam this endlessly. As such, I purchased some broadhead bolts and a few more blunt bolts as well. The bolts themselves, their prices were reduced, so to make them more affordable, since now we'll be purchasing them quite often. Right, so looking forward to helping the Baron, actually. I think this is the right thing to do, rather than leave his wife in the hands of those witches, as it were. Oh, and since we're going to be going into the swamp, we might as well equip our necrophage oil. By the way, there is a mod which will auto-apply oils depending upon the creature you are currently fighting against. It happens automatically. I was tempted to install it, but I like to know your thoughts on the matter first. All it would do, realistically, is just save me the step from having to do it before a battle. But it does it during the battle. Oh, this level 9 wyvern's back. I guess we can kill it again. Suppose it'll give me a chance to make sure this is working properly. Oh god, Geralt, don't do that. Oh, that was wonderful. Love that roll. Wow, that was awesome. We'll have to remember this level 9 wyvern respawns. It sucks for it, because I can kill it over and over again for its wyvern scales and what have you, which is probably expensive. I should look to see how much those are worth when we come back. That's right, next time we're near an alchemist. Sorry, that's screenshot potential right there. I can still not get over how beautiful this game is.
Come on, Roach.
And the gameplay's fun too, you know, so it's got a bunch going for it. Okay, I think we're gonna find the Baron and his troop up ahead. Oh no, they're waiting in Downwarren. Tim, yeah, you need to go this way. Let's see if we can help the folk. Actually, probably the people are going to be a little bit worried about the Baron going after the ladies of the wood who have protected him for so long, protected them for so long. I suspect, though, it's not going to work in the Baron's favor. We'll be lucky to even find them, I think. Alright, well, here we are. Let's dismount.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang 2 blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Yeah, I'm set. Let's go.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. With the swamp to cross and those cursed crowns to hunt down. ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crowns.
1 second, everyone. We did fight the wyvern, and I forgot. We'll want to reapply this.
Fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat at peasant mines. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them, care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
I don't understand the Baron at this point. He saw the ghost of his... Well, actually he didn't, but he saw the monster of the miscarriage that his wife had. He's got to know that monsters exist. We're gonna fight drowners out here. He's likely to see them if he hasn't ever before, which I find impossible to believe given how frequently they seem to attack anything that's in this swamp. Of course, maybe we won't run into anything out here, in which case, well, that would prove us wrong.
Not many all at once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what you'll find deeper in? That fair talking? Through you? Brawny bird? Who? Me? Here? Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
Curious that their weapons don't do that much damage to the drowners, considering how much, like, the Peller did to his father, and even the dog was one hitting other dogs. I guess what I'm saying is I like this.
Water hangs. There's a horror the wenches have too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
Ah, that's interesting. They have their own theories about how they came to exist. Oh, this is the place. Oh, looks like there's witch hunters here.
What do you want, Nick?
And it looks like they're fighting.
Witcher, why are you here?
I'll tell you later.
Why have you come here? Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
It's true.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really.
He pay you much to be his yes man.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tomorrow, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
There. Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on. Whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh. So take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity. But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. You recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
They come. They shall be here soon.
The messy, the seamless, the fat, delicious. You reek of fear. You'll spoil our feast. The messy, the seams, the fat, you reek of fear. You'll spoil our feast.
That looked like that was rough.
burn away our sins.
What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner. Mood bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
You were right.
I'm not so sure.
We could do nothing more. Nor could the Witcher, if she can be helped. Only a learned sage would.
Perhaps you're right.
A bit ghoulish, but we could use the equipment. And it's not like this is going to be put to good use by anyone else, so you might as well loot the battlefield. We especially want what the Fiend might have. Here we go, what the Fiend might have dropped. We actually get a mutagen for it. Interesting. And some Fiend poop. I'm sure that will come in useful somehow. There's one more body over there. Actually, I can see them on the mini-map. It's always feel kind of weird looting the corpses like this. And there's one more left. Probably a drowner, I think, over here. I rushed to save the drowners first. Sorry, to stop the drowners first, because they were targeting single members of the Order. And I thought it best to stop that from happening as soon as possible. Since it looks like a drowner could probably handle one of them easily. They weren't doing too much damage to them. Okay, so with that completed, I think now...
Take it easy.
The game wants us to go to Skellige, but I don't think we should do that. We will go to Novigrad before that. Let's keep doing a few more quests. Let's start with, I guess the truth is in the stars. It sounds like it'll be close by to where we currently are located. And it is. That's not too far. We'll swing past down Warren, take a look at the quest board, the notice board there, and then head off to this new quest hub.
Giddy up.
There's probably a notice board there too, so we'll get to reading it also. Now, Roach, why on earth did you just do what you did right there? I'm walking with him slowly because I didn't want him going to the swamp, and he wants to make a beeline right into it. Right, so... if anything else happens to the Baron and his wife, I did not encounter it during my time playing the game. I like to think that she will eventually recover from her misery and from the ordeal she's been in. It's not, though, beyond the realm of possibility, or rather I should say it is probably more likely that she will not. If only because the witches still have their mark on her. Maybe, though, by her leaving this wood, it will reduce or remove the crone's effect on her and their claim over her. I'm going to have to hope that's the case, though. I will say in advance that the story for Velen, though, is not over with the Baron's leaving. Someone new must be in charge of the castle, and we'll head there to take a peek. We'll also head there for selfish reasons. The Baron might have left his deck of Gwent cards there, and I'd like to see if he did so. Speaking of Gwent cards, I had actually picked up a few of them off camera when I went shopping at, where was it? Oh, back at Crow's Perch. We have 5,000 something gold on us, so we can afford to spend quite a bit now on cards. Okay, let's take a look at the notice board and see what's happening here. Pots and... oh, I can never pronounce this. I can't pronounce it. Made and sold. Pots, mugs, and vases, molded and fired. All made of the purest clay straight from byways. Everything to fit your fancy, decorated or plain, but all pretty as a milkmaid and twice as sturdy. Leather tanner will flesh and tan the hides of deer, wolves, and bears. Price negotiable. Will darn and patch. If you wear it, I can patch it, sew it, darn it, or otherwise make it good as new or better. My hands work fast and steady. Thread and patch is included in the price, but if more than an L's worth of stuff is needed, you'll have to provide it yourself. Payment in eggs, grain, or potatoes preferred. We'll trade citron rugs for food. We'll trade ornate citron rugs 3 for food, meat preferably, though I'll consider greens as well. New items, never used. Ideal for decorating walls, lovely fabric with linen wrap. Meant as a dowry for my daughter, but the Blackens did her in. So there'll never be no wedding. Rid your hut and yard of mice, rats, and other furry vermin. For a bit extra, I'll see to the crawly, creepy kind as well. Fast and effective, using the latest natural methods, a special magic flute from Halstein, which do no harm to plants nor friendly beasts. Reasonable prices. Effectiveness guaranteed. A wandering rat catcher. That is too cute not to take it. Witcher wanted to root out and exterminate the monsters rampaging around these parts. During the time it takes to complete the contract, said Witcher will have the right to room and board in the Elderman's hut, cost deducted from final pay. Message from the Elderman of Lindenvale. Well, he's right here. We're right here. Let's see what he needs doing.
Still sniffing round here, are you?
Met your ladies, and I think Crones is more fitting as a name for those monstrosities.
Why'd you say that?
Just the look of them. Hideous monsters clad in human robes and skin.
Fistek must addle your city folks' brains. I ain't seen all the ladies, true, but the Whispers, she's shown herself a true beauty, that.
Obviously, they use magic, which I believe all the sorceresses do.
Others call them the Crones, but you call them the Ladies of the Wood.
Those who name them crones, them's artless fools. The ladies of the wood have watched o'er this land for ages.
In what way?
They drive out evil powers. They say 100 springs ago, they saved Velen from a plague of werewolves ravaging our flocks.
That could be true.
Good health to you. Farewell.
I also didn't get the quest to talk to him, apparently. Where is the quest? Of course, it would be the last thing I go to. Where was that? It would be a Witcher contract. Or it wouldn't be. Okay, so much for that. I guess, is it really not a quest? Oh, okay. Well, let's go, Roach. I guess we're going to visit the Soothsayer after all. That's right, there's no place to...
This be the Witchman, the freak of nature.
As you walk into my horse. I guess the situation was remedied by a different Witcher, I suppose. Level 12 bear. I don't need to kill it, though. It can stay there. Alright, so... I have done this quest once before, but this is nearing... Until I get to Novigrad, I won't... Oh, hello. Oh, this is the place we met Letho in. There's a Leshen around, but it would take, I think, a little too long for me to stop by and kill it. Whoa, Roach, why are you acting so weird today? Let me cross this. Suspicious. And we can't enter it. Oh, there's gonna be a few... Okay. There's a few monster layers out here. So while we're here, why don't we prepare to fight them? There's Ogrids out here. So we will use our Ogrid oil. And I think... we'll use some enhanced black blood for this fight. Or for these battles, actually. I think we'll be fighting a warrior necker or two in the area. So keep an eye open for them. It's daylight, so they should be visible to you. The farmlands over here were crowded with them last time. There they are. Alright, let's do it. The red ones, I think, is the warrior. Level 8 as well, neckers. Oh god, Tim! Wrong direction to run. Yeah, wear your black blood. Oh wow, that was awesome. 3 dead, just like that. Oh, that was still alive. agile. Oh, hey, holy crap, and we get a Necker Warrior mutagen right away. Maybe we get lucky and get a few green mutagens from these things. We almost bit it right at the start there too. That was tough. And I see their lair up here. This is not the only one in the area, if I recall correctly. Let's loot the body
Necker's
first.
surface here. Dig their way out.
Yeah! What do we get for our trouble? Some more infused shards. Still don't know what those are going to be used for. And I think there's another Necker layer out here somewhere. Let's reapply our Necker oil. Or Ogred oil, that is. And then can I make anything with what I got? Oh, holy crap, we can make another green mutagen. Oh, wait, I already have a greater green mutagen on me. That's right, I made it some time ago. We can make a fiend decoction. Increases the amount of weight the Witcher can carry without being overburdened. We'll take that anyway. Where is the Necker decoction? I thought we had a... No, we do not possess... I thought there was something that required a Necker mutagen for it. If there is one, we don't have the recipe for it. I was talking about something, and I forgot what it was. So we're just going to have to move on then. Actually, no, we're going to stop right here, because we have another monster nest. As I thought. Roach, you might want to leave this area.
Ugly bastard.
That's the warrior. Good. Woo! I did better that time than the previous time, though we don't get another Necker mutagen for that one. But I think we only need one mutagen from every creature to make a decoction based around it. I want to say there's like another monster nest around here somewhere too. Oh, there's a hut there. I guess we'll go investigate that while we're in the area. We should definitely blow this up. So let's do that as well. Then we'll re-outfit our gear.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
And what did we fight for? Necker heart. Powdered monster tissue. That is very useful. Okay. I don't think we'll need the black blood. I think we'll grab Tawny Owl. This is my standard setup. Is a non-healing item, a healing potion heal. We've got Enhanced Swallow for a heal over time, Thunderbolt, and the ability to regenerate our mana faster. Oh, and what's our toxicity? Still 64%. We did build a new decoction. Actually, what's our maximum toxicity now? Still 218. Maybe decoctions don't improve it. Maybe it is just potions. Now, why did they build their nests around here? I see a tent. Is it a tent? No, it's a rock. Oh, there's a treasure chest out here. Interesting. Not trapped, I guess. A platter! Well, someone saw fit to put it into a chest for safekeeping, literally. So we'll go ahead and keep it. Ah, another chest hidden in the back, though. We'll put 6 florins into a place like that. Wow. Well, it shouldn't surprise me that the place is completely abandoned. The Neckers are right next to it. And I think that's where we're going, up there, to meet the Soothsayer. Hello, Roach.
Go, go.
So I love terrain like this, with all the boulders in it. And northern New Jersey has quite a bit of it. It is rugged, it is beautiful, especially in the fall. And I see more Neckers. I want to see if there's a... there's a destroyed cart there. And a monster nest. I guess we will be using the black blood. The black blood.
Neckers surface here. Dig their way out.
Oh, Tim, that was almost embarrassingly bad. Kind of missed that one, Geralt, but it's okay. We won't tell anyone. Still worked. Lots of good bits. How's our bombs looking? Let's equip a Northern Wind. And I guess we'll equip a Solemn. And let's see what we liberated from the Neckers. It's not like whoever this belonged to is going to come back for it. Well, they won't be able to now anyway. Superior Devil's Puffball. We might get lucky to be able to make that right now. Actually, Superior, I think, is the next rank. Like, the 3rd rank for it. Well, let's take a look anyway. Where's our alchemy? Oh, we can't... A quest? A Chort Lore. Alright, let's make one of these. White Ralphard's decoction. Immediately restores a potion of attack. Oh, okay, this is an instant healing potion. Yeah, Superior is the final rank of it. You have a cool quest item. Bavaria for use by placing an appropriate slot in inventory found and using it from the quick menu. What the heck? You told us how to do that ages ago, game. Like something like 20 videos ago. When we were starting Kira Metz's quest. Wow, remember that? That seems like just yesterday, doesn't it? That we were at the tower. It was actually a super long time ago. Alright, we can probably get up there from this side. Yeah, so northern New Jersey has a lot of mountainous terrain. I love walking in the boulder fields. It looks and it feels amazing, especially in the fall, when everything turns different colors. I'll have to see if I can upload some pictures to my channel of me being up at High Mountain Preserve during late November. Wolf, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. You're not that hungry.
That bit coming in with bones.
What was that about?
Hello. Oh, sure. We have a quest here. Let's talk to the gentleman. Hello, sir. You're out here in the rain. Must be for good reasons.
You going north, master?
Why do you ask?
I thought you could see if anything's happened to our men. They've been gone a while.
What do you need?
Merchant caravan came through not long past. Hired some of our boys to guide him to the bridge. They were due back yesterday.
Fine. Keep my eyes open.
Me brother Tomil led him. Talk to him when you find him. Clever man. Not like the rest of them, eh?
Have a hunch none of them are alive any longer, though. Alright, Soothsayer looks like he's not quite in town. Refugees everywhere, huh? Maybe they were coming from a different... I guess they're coming from a different area and have settled here.
Aye, that be coming in with bones.
Alright, well, looks like the entrance is on this side.
How do ye? Come closer.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hello.
We know each other?
Not personal, like, though I've seen ye many times. I've a gift. I see the future. Yours as well.
But not for free, I guess.
I don't ask much. If you've a bite to eat.
Let's ask about his gift first. I'd like to know how it works.
Been having these visions long?
Since I were a tyke. Me mother took me to the village witch once. I fells into a cauldron full of some magic brew.
Seriously?
If I'm to tell it serious, 'twere as a youth that I got hit in the back of me head with a rock. Started seeing more than others.
Oh, fair enough. Maybe something got unloosed or loosened in his head and he's able to actually see things.
Here.
Thank ye. A fine offering. Well worth a foretelling.
All right. Let's hear it.
I see a white wolf. He enters an endless cavern. He sings a hymn of madness and despair, summoning that which is not dead, for it cannot die.
That's not the future. Lived through that. And you probably heard about it in some ballad.
My third eye grows foggier the older I become. But if you bought me some dragon's root...
Rare plant.
Rare indeed. But it did once grow in a cave southeast of here.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
We've been accepting all sorts of quests. Don't see why we wouldn't accept this one as well.
Brought us rain.
Oh, I love the dilapidated windmill. Oh, what was the... There was an MMO. What was it? Warhammer Online, Age of Reckoning. I played the... Not the Alliance. The Forces of Order in there. A dwarf, Ironbreaker. And I was also... I also played a Sigmar Priest, I think is what it was, as well. And in the humans area, they were being besieged by the forces of chaos. And one of their starting zones was this, the forces of chaos were setting fire to all the crops in the farmlands. And there was a burning windmill there. Pretty awesome effect, if I recall correctly. Shame that game just died out. I really liked the player versus player in it. Reminded me of the old... What was it?
Slower.
Dark Age of Camelot. There it was.
Faster.
Wow. Wasn't that on Kickstarter some years ago? Attempt to reboot that game? I think they met their goal, but probably like most Kickstarters, it never came to fruition. I'll have to take a look and see what happened to that game at some time. I used to love Dark Age of Camelot back when I was really into fighting other players all the time. I love the cooperative nature of the game. I played an Albion in that one, a Friar class, which was, and still holds a very special place in my heart this day as one of the funnest healing classes I ever played. I was a DPS healing hybrid, basically. Ha! And in Albion, the Friars looked just like the mages. You couldn't tell unless you noticed the color of the cloak, because it was a certain color brown, or tended to be brown. Mages were more... You win this day, hair. The mages were more embroidered in the look of them. So, right. Sorry, I got distracted. Well, what am I doing here? I don't know. I should just go in. There are things inside that, though. Uh-oh. And my cat isn't working. It must conflict with the crossbow mod I have installed. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, until I can take a look at that to fix it, we'll do this instead. Cat should really, like, last a very long time for its effect. Actually, we should be running while I have cat out, I suppose. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I run into a situation that I don't know what's up ahead of me? Hello. Ghouls. Okay, so first off, that means we want necrophage oil applied. Next, Solemn's useless, I think, against ghouls. We'll grab a flame potion instead. Level 2 ghouls. Which were no match for us. Awesome. Let's just loot the corpses. Then we'll... An axe head. All that's left on that poor gentleman. You can see through the world there, or outside for some reason. Let's double back and look at that. Oh, is this it? This looks like this is the dragon root I'm supposed to collect. Oh, maybe it's just a small tree? We keep on adventuring forward? Well, or maybe it's something else altogether different. Hello. Box. We can't search the box. It's not this tree. I'm not used to seeing this weird type of tree in here, but I guess that's not it. Those things are outside. Ah, there it is.
Dragon's root. Wonder if it can really help the old man see the future.
Well, we'll find out right now. This didn't take too long to get to, and won't hopefully be too difficult to get out of here. Lots of mushrooms in this place. Was that a treasure chest? No, it's root. Alright, I gotta fix the cat. If I have the... Oh, what's more useful? The crossbow mod makes the crossbow actually really nice to use. But the cat, whenever I want it, is also really useful. I think I understand what's happening. As someone who's modded plenty of games, I suspect that both the crossbow mod and the cat potion mod probably both overwrite the same file. I'm going to have to merge that file together. I heard something bumping. Oh, Tim, careful, you're using your bolts. I wanted to just fire a bit until Geralt didn't have to reload the crossbow completely. It's a good way to throw money away. Oh, okay, but say, please don't be bugged, Geralt. Alright, let's double back.
Let's go.
Yep. Right, so I was talking about how beautiful New Jersey is. Oh, hello. What's down there? Level 15, huh? That's promising. That's very promising. Maybe there's something down there worth fighting for. Why don't we find out? Where's my water? Oh, oh, here it is. Okay. Did I sell the water? We did not. Those are level 15 creatures, Tim. You're going to need some necrophage oil. Ooh, a level 18 drowned dead. That is too high for us. Yeah, level 18's too tough.
Go.
I can mark this, and I can come back there maybe later. Let's just clear it. There's nothing there. There's no reason for me to come back here other than just to kill those. And I'm sure we'll meet higher level drowners throughout our adventures anyway. Yes, so, right. But I don't like going out walking in New Jersey until it is the fall. I think I've mentioned before how many insects are out there just waiting for you to walk on top of them so they can devour you. From the summer months, ticks, greenhead flies, and mosquitoes are everywhere. And in the fall months, the early fall, late summer, which will be in another 2 weeks from now, there are these mites called chiggers. And they leave the most itchy welts in the world on you. They bite your skin, inject it with saliva, and your body produces this weird thing called a stylosome around it, which is basically a way to stop the saliva from spreading. It makes basically like this, you can't really see it, but it's like a straw to prevent the saliva that the bug just spit on you from going anywhere. And the bug wants that to happen, because it uses it as the straw to lap up your skin cells. The result are these horribly itchy bites that last for months, and they're in almost every single bit of tall, shady grass here in New Jersey, once it's late August.
Oh, you're back.
Got what you asked for.
Thingy. Now I need a moment. I see a wolf striving forward towards a solitary tower midst a blizzard. He follows the swallow, yet the swallow does not heed the wolf's howls, soaring higher and higher, for it knows 'tis its last flight. As to others say, so shall it be. Look for the signs. The world will perish amidst ice, and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of the elder blood, of Henniker, of a planted seed.
Ithleen's prophecy.
Leave me be. Go. Go now.
That wasn't really anything new. That's the prophecy I've been hearing since the first Witcher. Makes it sound like she'll join the Wild Hunt and then destroy it, and possibly break this world out of its current lockstep with its marriage to magic, would be my guess is what will happen. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't read the books, and I haven't beat the game, and I've been avoiding all the spoilers, so... Oh, this is beautiful. Look at the leaves flying around here. Ah, it's so pretty. Everyone, I'm going to check on the recording really fast and see how long I've been playing. If I've been playing for like 35 to 40 minutes, we'll probably call it a session, but I'll be back in either case. Everyone, we've been playing for 56 minutes, so we're going to stop here. But after we read a few journal entries, I think we'll read up about all the beastries and characters that we've unlocked so far. I think we at least have the fiend we have here. What a wonderful looking creature. It reminds me of something out of Disciples 2. I regret to inform your grace that your grace's son fell ill while hunting a fiend. He died on the spot, along with his squire, his guide, the beaters, his peasant entourage, and his hounds. Kevin Gell, manager of the Velpin estate near Vizima. Fiends are walking mountains of muscle, capped with horned, tooth-filled heads. Like their rarer cousins, Bumpkvetches, they live in thick forests, swamps, and bogs. When possible, they avoid humans, but when not possible, they kill them, and without much difficulty. I think we might actually have the crones unlocked too, each individual crone, and we do! Alright then. Brewis. The crone known as Brewis was the middle of the three demonic sisters in terms of age, but the first in terms of size. Brewis was said to be a master concoctor of magical mixtures, and in the more ghastly legends, was said to know over a dozen different recipes for human soup. The crones of Velen were not just old, they were literally ancient, having been around since the reign of the first human kings, and possibly even since the coming of the elves. Of the three ghastly sisters, the Wispess was most ancient, or at least so claimed the swamp dwellers, whispered legends. Whispered, for if they spoke too loudly the crone would hear it, for she demanded tribute in the form of human ears, which she hung from trees, and through which, using primeval magic, she heard all that happened in the swamp. Though the youngest of the three crones, the Weavis was not one jot less ugly or evil than her older sisters. It was she who wove the magic tapestries of human hair gathered as tribute from the young children of nearby villages during their cutting ceremonies. The tapestries were how the worshippers of the Ladies of the Wood made contact with and paid homage to their deities. She wears a noose around her neck for some reason as well. Interesting. And she keeps a bag of human arms in front of her. And I have no idea what she looks like. I'm imagining she is hideous. Would it be disturbing if she actually had a beautiful face, but this hideous body? Wonder if that would be even more disturbing. The Whispering Hillock. If the world were not as it is, but as it should be, this would denote a place of hidden nooks and lovers sharing heartfelt lies and hushed voices. Instead, it stood for danger and terror, for a place where wild animals, driven by some mysterious power, had killed many an inhabitant of Downwarren. Geralt agreed to investigate the problem, and soon discovered the animals were controlled by a spirit entrapped in a tree growing atop the hill. The spirit spoke to him in a woman's voice, and claimed to have once been a druidess who had kept watch over Velen Grove until the crones murdered her and imprisoned her ghost in the tree. The forces of nature she had once served now protected her from the fiendish sisters' further designs. The unfortunate locals had died as collateral damage, for, the spirit attested, nature's wrath is unrestrainable, and distinguishes not between unwary innocents and unwelcome ill-wishers. The spirit begged Geralt to lift her curse and free her from her torment. In exchange, she promised to rescue the orphans from the swamp clearing who would otherwise face a cruel death at the hands of the crones. Yet too much innocent blood had been spilt on the Whispering Hillock. Geralt did not believe the spirit's explanation and destroyed its cursed heart. In doing so, he expulsed it from this world for good. Oh, that's an awesome helmet. Ilmarith, a general of the Wild Hunt and a frequent guest in the Geralt's nightmares, had been chasing Ciri for quite some time, striving to deliver her to his ruler, Irdurin. This powerful and brutal warrior had fought in the countless battles and campaigns of conquest waged by the Enele in other worlds. He prized physical confrontation above all else, seeking out direct, bloody skirmishes where his opponents pit their strength, agility, and training against each other in a contest to the death. Do you have any books we can read, by the way? Let's go to our inventory. That's probably the best place to look for books. We have at least 3. I think we'll read 2 of them. Scrub the greasings. Oh, gnomish pranks. Scrub the greasings from a dog's ear, soak in cotton twine, place in a new lamp of greenish hue, and set said lamp betwixt an eager crowd. Forsooth, they shall swear that a dog's head they beheld, and this shall be no sorcery, but good betidings. For the Prince Elandir's Neptunals, a paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass, hid himself in a pie. When guests partook of the princely banquet, and Anon jumped out of the besarbed gnome, giving a terrible fright to all at first, and causing much merriment once the jest was figured. I can't pronounce this. Cynocephalus, or a dog head in our tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zangubar dwells, has the corpus of a man but the head of a dog. The Prince of Elendar did receive such a specimen from those far-off lands. The Cynocephalus let stream its urine with the tolling of every hour, both day and night, and this is why Nilfgaardians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. Interesting. I'm not going to read the other two, though. Actually, I'll just click on this really quick, because that might unlock a quest. It did not. Alright, everyone. Well, that'll do it for us. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.